Last night, in a moment of heightened emotions and pressure, your person made a statement they now deeply regret. They told the third party that they're not getting something important from your respect, love, or validation, and now, this realization has left them in turmoil. They are panicking because they know this one admission has not only exposed their vulnerabilities, but has also made the situation even messier. Their regret runs deep because they realized that their words may cause a chain reaction they can't undo. They're stuck in a storm of emotions, afraid of how this could impact their connection with you and what ripple effects it might have with the third party. It's as though they've set a domino effect in motion, where one careless admission could tumble into a cascade of misunderstandings, mistrust, and potential fallout that feels almost impossible to contain. Your person is currently caught in a web of their own making. On one hand, they are craving validation and recognition for their feelings. They feel like their needs have not been met, and they're desperate to express themselves. But on the other hand, they are terrified of the consequences of voicing these emotions in the presence of someone else. It feels as if they've painted themselves into a corner, unsure whether to move forward, stay silent, or attempt to backtrack, knowing each choice comes with its own complications. Their situation feels like a double-edged sword, a bitter pill they cannot swallow or spit out. Speaking out against you to the third party has put them in an even more precarious position. Not only has it compromised their image in the eyes of this third party, but it has also created a wedge in the sacred bond they share with you. They are now grappling with the weight of their words, realizing the fragility of the connections they hold dear and the harm they might have caused in one impulsive moment. In their heart, they are scared, confused, and overwhelmed. They feel as if they're trapped in a maze with no clear way out, weighed down by guilt and uncertainty. They know that every choice they make now carries a heavy price, whether it's losing the third party's trust, your trust, or both. This tug of war between their inner turmoil and external reality is leaving them feeling emotionally drained and desperate for clarity. Their regret stems from a few major realizations. First, they've come to understand that their emotional outburst may have been unfair to you. In hindsight, they are starting to see that their dissatisfaction wasn't entirely your fault. It was a reflection of their own unresolved insecurities. The more they replay the moment in their mind, the more they realize that they projected their own fears and frustrations onto you, rather than addressing their inner struggles head-on. Second, they know that by speaking negatively to the third party about you, they've betrayed the sacredness of your connection. This betrayal weighs heavily on them because deep down, they value and cherish the bond you share. To speak against you, even in a moment of emotional weakness, feels like a betrayal not just of you, but also of their higher self version of themselves that knows better and strives to do better. Lastly, they're beginning to understand that the third party may use this information against them, whether it's through manipulation, rumors, or sabotage. They fear that their vulnerability has given the third party leverage to complicate their life even further. This thought terrifies them because they know they've handed over a piece of their truth to someone who might not have their best interests at heart. Right now, they are in full-blown panic mode because they don't know how to fix what they've done. The weight of their words feels unbearable, and the uncertainty of what comes next is eating away at them. They're terrified that their words have pushed you even further away. They're scared that you'll find out about what they said, and they're afraid that it will be the final straw in your connection. But at the same time, they're also worried about how the third party will react. Will this person spread rumors? Will they take advantage of this moment to manipulate the situation further? Will they make your person's life even harder than it already is? These questions haunt them, making it difficult for them to find peace or clarity in the present moment. Your person feels like they're walking on a tightrope with no safety net below. Every step feels perilous, and the fear of falling is paralyzing them. They're trying to navigate this situation carefully, but they feel like no matter what they do, someone is going to get hurt. The gravity of their actions is sinking in, and they're struggling to find a way to move forward without causing more damage. It's important to remember that their panic and regret are a reflection of their own emotional struggles. This isn't about you being not enough. It's about them coming face to face with their own insecurities, fears, and patterns of self-sabotage. Their words to the third party were not a true reflection of you or your connection. It was a mirror of their own inner conflict and pain. They are starting to realize that the love and respect they've been seeking externally can only be found by healing internally. This realization is both painful and necessary, as it forces them to confront the ways in which they've been projecting their wounds onto others, especially you. Your person knows that they can undo the past, but they're desperate to make things right. They may try to reach out to you soon to explain their side of the story and express their regret. They want to mend what they've broken, but they're also afraid that it might be too late. This fear of rejection, combined with their guilt, is making it difficult for them to take the first step toward reconciliation. If they do come forward, they'll likely be more vulnerable than you've ever seen them before. They'll want to talk about what they've learned through this experience and how they plan to approach things differently moving forward. They'll want to show you not just through words but through actions that they are willing to do the inner work necessary to rebuild the trust they've shaken. Please subscribe and like, comment for daily updates. Thank you so much for watching.